Handicapper Steve here, handicapping the racing from Will Rogers Downs here on Monday. It is April the 24th, 2017. You can look at the stakes races on today's program from Will Rogers, races 8 and 9. But before I get on to that, remember to please follow me on Twitter at HorseRacingKit5 for more selections for race courses around the world. So let's get on to it. The stakes races are 8 and 9, two races to look at. So let's get on to it. Race number 8 from Will Rogers is the Cinema Handicap. Purse $55,000. It's for Oklahoma bred fillies, 3-year-olds. Field of 6 horses going the distance of ground of 1 mile and 70 yards. And I show this diagram. It gives me a second to look down on my notes, so just bear with me. My top pick in this one, I like the 5 horse, Hey Baby. I'm going to go 5-2-4-1 in the superfecta, 5-2-4-1 super, but my top pick, number 5, Hey Baby, 3-1 here. Floyd Wathy Jr.'s in the saddle on the 3-year-olds filly out of Save Big Money. Most recently had a start on the 8th of April at about 2 weeks ago now at Will Rogers. A mile 70 in a lounge race, 25,000 onwards 2 lifetime. This horse won by 2 1/4 lengths, was almost on lead all throughout. Easy, clear victory. Just a great race. Ran like a 70 cents a dollar horse should run. First start going around 2 turns. I don't think, the 2 turns shouldn't be a problem today. This horse just had a very nice run, like I said, a few weeks ago. Start before the 20th of March at Will Rogers, 6 furlongs lounge race for 25, 9 was 2 lifetime. Off the layoff, this horse finished third by 2 3/4 lengths, was up with the leaders early on, and then really weakened out of it in the stretch run. I think the horse needed the race, and then her only other win came October the 15th at Remington, 6 furlong main special weight, 42,000. Horse won by 2 3/4 lengths from an outside post. Was just off the pace that day, but got the lead and then took off driving. Very nice victory at 7.5 to 1. I think this horse should have a very good run here today, so I'll use him as a top pick. So to recap my bets for the 8th from Will Rogers, it's the Cinema Handicap. Going to go with the 5 horse Hey Baby. Going to go 5-2-4-1 in the superfecta. So now let's get on to race number 9 from Will Rogers. The 9th race is the Great Lady M Stakes. Purse $55,000. It's for fillies mares, 3-year-olds and upwards, Oklahoma breds. Field of 6 horses going the distance of ground of 3/4 of a mile, 1,200 meters for our international viewers, or 6 furlongs. And I show that, like I said, I show this diagram. It gives me a second to look down at my notes, but you know that if you watch these videos regularly. My top pick in this one, I like the 5 horse, number 5, Devious Rumor. I'm going to go 5-4-3-6 in the superfecta, 5-4-3-6 super, but my top pick, number 5, Devious Rumor, 2-1. Floyd Wathy Jr.'s on this one. This horse is coming off a very nice run in the stakes race a few weeks ago here at Will Rogers, 6 furlongs, April 3rd, in a 50,000 stakes race. Horse finished 4th by 1 length that day. It was an okay kind of race, I have to say. She set the pace early on, but then weakened out of it. In this field, I think she's the fastest horse here, and if she could set some really easy fractions, I think she could do well. The last race was a little bit more speed, but I think today she should have a better run. Start for March 13th, Will Rogers in the mud, 6 furlongs lounge race, 31,000. Horse won by 5 3/4 lengths from the 8 hole in a field of 10. Went straight to the lead. Didn't look back. Easy victory as a 3-1 favorite that day. Just an all-around great race. And then an optional 7 claimer at Remington Park going 4.5 furlongs on December the 2nd. This horse finished 6 by 14 3/4 lengths. Was really dealing with some very fast horses that day and then really gave out. Wasn't his day to win, but he won some very nice races, or she won some very nice races at Remington over the summer. Was undefeated at Fairmeadows Tulsa. Won a race about a year ago here at Will Rogers. I think she should do well. So to recap my bets for race number 9 from Will Rogers, it's the Great Lady M. Gonna go with the 5 horse. Gonna go 5-4-3-6 in the superfecta. So good luck to all, and follow me on Twitter at HorseRacingKit5.